With Scarlett's amblyopia diagnosis, we had to start patching her. Rather than doing the adhesive patch over her eye for 3 months, I decided to order a fabric go over her glasses. It protects the lens, and it also does a little side panel to where it blocks the light. She is a little sneaky. She tries to look over them though, but giving her something to do like tablet time or hanging out with her sister keeps her from wanting to pull off her glasses.
Which way do I have to turn the wheel?
Oh no!
You have to teach me!
Hey guys!
Hey.
Say hi!
So, despite our joyful demeanor,
Yeah.
we've had a weird week. It's a good Father's Day. Got to spend time with the family, and you know we got in Katie's invitations and everything. Spent a good weekend with the kids, and then the world decided to go crazy again.
Texas has had high Voldemort rates again. Well, it's not really again.
They've gone high.
It's spiked.
A lot.
Highest has been. So, as a result, and everyone and their mama getting it, we had to break the news to our sweet girl today that we have to move her big party we have been planning for a year now.
Well, we didn't come to it lightly. I was on board with moving it for a couple weeks, but everybody's been telling me to change. You know, it could change, it could change, it could change. Then today happened, and everything just seemed to just fall out of place. My first initial reasons for not wanting to do it is just because I was scared. It's going to be both of their birthdays, and people are going to want to hug them and tell them congratulations. They're going to want to dance. They're going to want to have fun. Well, we found out that their school is going back earlier than almost every other district in the area, so the kids would be back in school for 3 days. So that's 3 days of being exposed to a school full of people coming back from summer break. And we would be having a party with all of our family that weekend. So that was marker number one for me. And that was like, I'm not comfortable with that, because if any of those kids are asymptomatic and my kids come in contact with them, and then they come in contact with everybody at the party, I would feel bad if anyone got sick, or even worse. And I know Katie would eventually feel, if she realized that, hey, it was because of my party. So that was in my head. And then we got more news today that cemented it.
Got a call from the dress shop.
Which we ordered the dress back in.
Yeah, we ordered the dress before everything shut down.
It's the 1st of March.
No, it was February.
February, okay.
Yeah.
I just knew it was before we went to Utah.
Yeah. So we ordered the dress months ago.
Pressing up against there. There we go.
Okay, sorry, we had to adjust and plug in. So, ordered the dress, and with the whole Voldemort situation, got the dress delayed
Sorry, we're driving.
shipping. So it was held up in California for at least a month that it had been there. Well, the lady calls me today. They got the dress in. It's the wrong one. Whoever put the order in, placed the order for the wrong dress. The manager's like, I am so sorry. We have a couple of options. You can pick something that we have here in store. You can.
Katie's not an off the rack kind of girl because she's short and petite.
So we're limited because it has to be extra small. So ordering something bigger would change the way the dress would look and getting it altered. So, so they said we could get something off the rack. They had 3 dresses that we could get. None of them were the style that she wanted. They didn't look anything like what she wanted.
How different was the dress?
They were not fluffy at all. She wants fluffy, big fluffy princess style.
Like your wedding dress?
Yeah, she could wear my wedding dress.
She could.
But they had the mermaid style, so it's completely different style of dresses.
Oh man, nice.
They said we could do a full refund, which would mean that we would be back at square one trying to find a dress.
Which doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It only made sense if what my biggest fear was, Katie was just going to say F it and not want to have the party at all. But luckily she didn't.
And so the other thing they said, so the full refund, we could do a rush order, but we wouldn't get the dress until the end of July. So they said possibly, they couldn't guarantee it.
And the way everything in the world is going right now,
and our luck,
as of today, I think Germany was shutting down again, and spots in China are just shutting down again. So there was no guarantee that we'd get it by the 2nd week of August.
So we called her and had to have a little chat that everything just wasn't adding up and it wasn't going as it was supposed to.
And then my biggest fear of people not showing up or people not being able to show up also came to light today.
Yeah.
Stephanie's, our nephew, he's had a rough go of everything, as is. He got a bad diagnosis a few months ago with leukemia.
Yeah. So, that was the other wrench that was thrown into our plans, that was one of the things that we really wanted to be cautious of. We wanted to make sure that we were keeping both of our families safe, because we both have, I mean, not that everyone else doesn't love their family. We both have like there's serious high risk in both sides of our family, and as well as our 2 kids, Aiden with his asthma and Scarlett with her multiple diagnoses.
Sure.
So
it just
wasn't coming.
It wasn't coming together, and the fact that he tested positive and his sister tested positive, we knew that everyone around them, and it's just going to be 2 weeks of everybody worrying, taking precautions.
Well, I mean, not just 2 weeks. I mean, it could last more than a week.
Well,
because we know people that
it's taken a lot longer to get over. It's just 2 weeks for signs to develop. So anyone that came in contact, they'd have to wait 2 weeks to see what's going to happen, and then after those 2 weeks, it can take a month or longer to get over it and test negative. That's what happened with my uncle that unfortunately passed away. He finally started testing negative after 45 days, but it still caught up with him. So just his body was weak. So that's not a time frame that we should be having a gigantic party with our families who are a little bit older. My parents are older. Kids that are sick or sickly. It's just not a good time. So you've been riding with us to go to the hall, and we're gonna find a new date.
Yeah, we're here. We're here waiting for them to open so we can chat, and so y'all can see we're in part of the Stockyards area.
We're not in Stockyards, we're in Northside.
We're ways.
I grew up here. This is Northside.
We're not close. So we are just trying to keep everyone safe, and one of us is gonna head in to go talk with our coordinator and figure out what we need to do next.
Because apparently they're not hurt.
No, they're booked solid for the rest of the year, which is kind of scary.
Which was another worry of mine. Them having parties and sharing the venue with us. What was one of their cleaning measures? The cloths, the plates, all that stuff they provide. So I mean, that's what we were a little bit worried about to begin with. And then we found out that every Saturday and Sunday they're booked for the rest of the year. And they're starting to open Fridays up to people, which they haven't done. So it's not the time to do the party that we want to do. We're Hispanic. We like big parties. We have big families, and we want a big get together where we're not having to worry after the fact if everybody's okay. And we want everyone to have a good time, be able to dance with each other, hug the kids, tell them, happy birthday, even if it is a belated birthday. At least we all got together again.
Yeah.
So we'll catch you in a second.
We were able to pick a new date and got our save the dates reordered. Hopefully they'll be going out sometime this week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.
Do it.
See you next time.
I think I paused it.
No, I didn't.
Say it again.
Sorry, I'm all zoomed in. You gonna look at this for a minute?
Oh, you gonna think about it?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Okay, I thought you were ignoring me.
No, I was not ignoring you. I was thinking about it. Close to the Stockyards.
We're in Northside.
On our way to Stockyards.
This is Northside. Stockyards is 2 blocks, 3 blocks that way. This is Northside.
We're close to
This is Northside.
any